Hello and thank you for joining the trueAU team again. We have the little Spark drone up in the air. This one's going to be an interesting one because we're, sorry, I'm just concentrating on keeping it in the air because as you can probably tell, we're in and around some beautiful bush and you can hear the beeps, and that's because the drone is going absolutely crazy, thinking it's going to crash into stuff. But the main reason why we're here, and we'll swing around and take a look at it, is there's a little waterfall here. Now this is Highfields Falls. Yep, which is just out from Toowoomba. It's a beautiful sort of an area. So we'll just take a little bit of a look down there with the camera. Now, what we're going to attempt to do is fly out through this this bush here. So just bear with us, but absolutely what we've seen so far, the view is most certainly worth it. So you are coming along for the adventure. Now remember, you can get involved in the adventure. There you go, it's going crazy. It's trying to tell us no, it doesn't want to go that way. It's going to run into something. We may even need to turn sensors off to make this happen, but it looks like we're making headway now. Now, as I was saying, you can join the adventure. You can do that by connecting with any of our social networks. You can also give us a call on 1-800-878-328, or that's 1-800-trueAU, and you know, you can communicate with us there, leave a message, and look, if it's an awesome message about you know, something exciting that you want us to get involved in, we may even include it in one of our videos. Okay, it's just not letting us go anywhere at the moment. Now what we're going to do is, I'm just walking towards it so I can get a clearer vision of it, but you can see just how beautiful this bush is. I think we're going to be right very, very shortly. The interesting thing, we'll be bringing this drone back when we've got the shots that we want. Okay, now let's bring this camera up so that we can see this waterfall. Look at that. And the amazing thing is, there's really nobody around here. Okay, let's bring it in through here, get a nice close view of this waterfall, and we'll see if we can get a little bit of height, take that drone up without hitting anything. There's quite a bit of tree coverage. Okay, we're from the controller, we're about 7.5 meters in height from us. Okay. Now I might just move around the outside of you just so that I can get a clear view of that. And we will attempt to take the drone up and out. See, we might actually swing it around so that we can see that everything's going to be clear to bring it out. Okay, it looks like we're going to be pretty good out through here. Getting a bit more of a view of the area. And we have some clear sky ahead of us now, or above us I should say, so we'll swing that back around and towards that. Here now you can see what it is that we've been flying out and through. Let's look down at that, that waterfall. We're only about 19 meters above us, so we're going to just take it straight up. Bring that camera down so you can see that waterfall and the way it... Oh, we must be pretty close to a tree there, I'd say. Absolutely beautiful scenery here. We're now at about 58-60 meters from the height of the controller. Just bring that camera more down so that you can see that the way the creek flows. You can take a look up. See what we're rising up to, there you go. We're about 100 meters, it'll get to 120 meters and tell us that's it, it doesn't want to go any higher. You'll hear that message shortly. And as we do that, let's take a look around. There we go, we've hit the maximum flight, so we'll let it settle there and we'll take a look around at the countryside. Toowoomba is a beautiful place. The Carnival of Flowers is coming up. Oh, look at the mountain range out through there. Absolutely stunning, there you go. Jody's just come over to have a little bit of a look at it there. We'll come back around there. Look at that, look at the profile there, absolutely beautiful. Okay, we'll keep heading around and we'll bring it right round so you get a 360 degree view and sort of similar back to where we were facing before. I'll just drop that camera down a little bit just so that it starts to take it in. And that's straight below us. So we are going to bring that drone back down in there just to give you a little bit of a an idea of just how densely bushed that is, or the tree coverage that we have. But you can see that creek that sort of heads down, that rock formation. So we'll be aiming to come down in through there. We'll start bringing it down now. It's still 120 metres. It's now come down to 115 metres. We'll just try and get a sight on the drone as quickly as possible so that we can make sure it does come in through the tree foliage. What can possibly go wrong, as they say? It's all part of the adventure. We're now just above 80 metres, approaching 80 metres. We're at that 80 metre mark, we're heading down, so that camera is pointing directly down. You can see that little clearing there with the rocks. That's sort of what I'm aiming for at the moment, give or take. We'll see how it goes. We're at about 55 metres and descending 8 metres out from us, so that gives you a bit of an idea as to where we are. As we get closer, it'll give me a little bit of a feel as to what I can do as far as making sure that we're in that clearing there. So we're at about 36 metres above us. I'll continue to just gently bring that in, so we're approaching 30 metres. I can now hear the drone again. Does that look pretty good to you? Can I keep coming down? Just yell out to us if you think it's going to hit something. We're now down at about 21 metres. What's that? Come around. Look, I might come around to you. You've got a better view there, don't you? Okay guys, I'm going to hold at 17 metres there for a bit and walk around this bush track out onto where the fall is. And I would dare say that we're probably going to fly into it, and Jody is going to catch the drone, which is the best way to land it around these sort of areas at the moment. Probably a pretty good thing that there's no camera on me at the moment because I am unsteady underfoot. Here we go, there we go. Okay, walking around the waterfall formation. You can't see that at the moment, but you will shortly, because I think we'll get a pretty good shot of us. This is pretty cool. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Yeah, okay. Let's just see. Oh, all I can see is sun at the moment. Okay, there we go, I can see the drone. Just make sure, now that's facing away from us. So I'll bring it around, and it is now facing us. Let's see if we can get a pretty cool shot of us from here. What do you reckon? I'll just bring that camera up because that was still facing straight down. There you go, that's us there. And we could probably do a pretty cool fly out there. I'm pretty confident that we'll give this a go and we won't lose it. Look, I'll just line this camera up. We've got 39% on the battery, so we will need to bring it in pretty soon. Currently sitting at 7.7 metres above from us. But check this out, this will take in a little bit of that waterfall. So this is our selfie. This is our opportunity to have a little bit of a selfie. And it could all go horribly wrong, but let's give it a go. Okay, so we're gonna go back and we're gonna go up like that. Wave! Oh, look at that, we're clearing the trees. That is sensational. Okay, now we've done that, let's bring it back in. Okay, we should be pretty easy to do that. Or it should be pretty easy for us to do that, I should say. So we're now currently descending 17 metres and coming into us. I'm just going to hold it over there like that and bring it up and over. What can possibly go wrong? Just in between everything that's going on there. Now while we're here, we're currently sitting at 33% of battery capacity. So I'm just, okay, it's not going to let me move it at the moment. Let's get around those sensors there. I like to leave the sensors on, even though I probably could get away with turning them off. But it does just, help us out because we are getting pretty close to foliage. What I'll do is I'll just swing that drone around and let's see if we can get a bit more of a cinematic shot. So we'll take the drone in, bring it around like that, and we will climb this waterfall. So there you go, you can see you climb the waterfall. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. I think we can sneak up and over there too. I'll just push that camera up a little bit. I'm now getting a low battery warning, so we'll just go and have a really quick look there, 27%. Let's just have a look at this. There you go. So you've had a look up and over the top of the waterfall. Actually, that continues to climb. So you're not quite at the top, but the top as far as we're concerned here. We're going to bring this drone in now. Look, thank you very much for joining us for the adventure. As I mentioned, there's plenty of ways to become part of it. Join us with the social networks. You can also ring us on that 1-800-878-328 or 1-800-trueAU. Let's bring this around. We can do one final wave as we bring this in. Okay, drone's around there, and let's drop that camera. Oh, look at that. Okay, it's coming in for a landing. And for us, it's bye for now.